welcome to my living room today for this core workout. We're into week 4, coming up on our first month since starting this core series. Feeling really strong and noticing the overall strength improvement I'm feeling from doing really consistent core work. So today I'm excited to share one of my favorite core routines with you, and it uses an exercise ball. So if you don't have an exercise ball, you may have to forgo this one until you do, but there's tons of core focused workouts on YouTube. So look around, search around, do one of the previous weeks of mine. Keep focused on that core work, because the key to feeling the results is consistency. You want to be doing it at least 4 times a week, and if you could do something every day, even better. So let's get into it. We're actually going to start this routine. It's going to be pretty intense with the ball. So we're looking at starting with 2 minutes of standing. We're going to be focusing on squats, something great to do every day. And then we're going to go through 3 different movements 3 times through with the ball, 1 minute each. So this whole workout should take about 15 minutes. We'll do a little stretch at the end. Let's get to it. All right, finding that perfect squat position. Feet a little bit more than the shoulders. We're going to keep that bend in the knees, tilt the pelvis forward and under, lengthen up through the spine, roll the shoulders back and down. We are focused on that perfect posture throughout. We're going to go for 2 minutes. We're going to be adding a hold in here. So come down into the heels, push away from the floor, squeeze the pelvis forward at the top, breathing in on the way down and out on the way up. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs at the top. Starting nice and slow, full control over that posture. Trying to keep vertical on the top. And then we're going to add a hold on this one. So come down, weight in the heels, keep focus, pull the belly button into the spine, core connection, and then push it right back up. We're going to keep going. We've got 2 minutes to go. Keep them nice and smooth. Breathing through it. And you're always welcome to add a little music if you want to pause your video and put some tunes on if that helps you work out and get motivated. That's great. Bring it down again and hold it, focusing that weight into the heels for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push away from the floor. Squeeze at the top. Keep it going. Feeling those legs working. Come on down. We're going to hold it again. Breathe here. Pull the belly button in. 2 and 1. Push up. Squeeze at the top. Keep it going. We're getting close. Feeling good. We're going to add one more hold. Bring it down. Last hold. And that's our 2 minute mark. Bring it up. Squeeze at the top. And then shake those legs out. All right. Let's get ready. We're going to get right into the second portion. Grab your exercise ball. And we are going to start. You're also going to need a mat, so you may as well have that handy. We'll put that aside for a moment. Get started with the ball. We're going to start with 1 minute of ball crunches. So coming onto that ball. Nice long torso. The nice thing about a ball crunch is you're going to come down a little bit extra than just the floor. So you're going to have to work those abdominals just that much more. And remember, you're doing what you can. If you can do 15 seconds, 30 seconds, do what you can. Focus on that form. Let's get going. First minute, we're coming up and down. Focus on the breathing. Keep the neck long, looking up. The top of the ball is really into the small of the back. Keep them nice and controlled. Oh, that's the last one. Bring it down. Come right up off the ball. Next move, we're going into a jackknife. Now this takes a little bit more balance. We're gonna need a little bit more mobility to do this one. So really only do this one if you're feeling comfortable with it. Okay, I'm gonna show you this one before we get going onto it. So you do have to have good stability, good balance for this one. Don't try this one if it doesn't look or feel comfortable for you. We're gonna come onto the ball with the knees just above the top part of the ball and finding a place on the floor where the hands are right under the shoulders. Keeping that belly button pulled in tight, nice straight plank here, and then we're gonna roll the ball in and roll the ball out. Pull it in, really utilizing those bottom abdominals. So now the tricky part for me is I gotta get that minute going. And here we go. All right, finding that position and out into the straight line. Keeping the neck long and neutral. Being strong through the shoulders. Keep the shoulders down, the neck long. And really focusing on that nice straight line at the full extension. Take longer breaks if you need to. Hold it out. Still really working those abdominals in that plank position. And that's the last one. Gracefully roll off the ball. And then we're going to grab the mat for the last of the 3 exercises. We're going to be on our backs for a ball pass. So just getting set up. Okay, down on the mat for this last one. Finding that nice straight spine, tilting the pelvis to flatten the back onto the mat. We're gonna keep the abs engaged and for 1 minute, bring that ball up, bring the legs up. We're gonna come with the legs down, ball down, and then switch it up. Nice control, keep it nice and slow. Remember to keep the back pulled into the mat. Don't come down quite as far if you feel any lift happening. Feeling that. Keep it nice and controlled. Remember, stop whenever you need to. Take a rest. That's the last one. Okay, ready to do those 3 again? Let's do it. And remember, you're doing as much as you can. If you can do twice through, great. We're gonna go back to that ball crunch. You're gonna find that positioning. Nice, strong core. And we're repeating that minute. Here we go. Nice and slow. Breathing through it. Pull the belly button in. Keep looking up at the ceiling, keep the neck long. we go, that's the minute, bring it up. Get ready for that jackknife. I'm gonna start the minute first and then get into position right away. Here we go, 1 minute. Coming down onto the hands. I'm gonna utilize that mat now and find my straight plank position, knees in line. And here we go, roll it in, roll it out. Make sure that glutes come down right at the end. Don't sag down too much, but bring them into that nice straight line. Keep the neck long and neutral, looking down. Good and strong. One, good, bring it down. All right, back onto the mat, on your back. Whew. Flattening the back against the mat, contracting the abdominals. 1 minute, legs up, hands up. Let's start with the hands up. Whew, feeling that, that's good. Remember, only go down as far as is comfortable. Keep the back pull down. You're gonna strengthen there. Keep focused on the breath. I don't know if you can hear the birds, but we have a baby swallow. We have a swallow's nest with 5 babies that are now flying. So it's nice to hear them outside the door. Woo, there we go. All right, pretty intense, yes? Feeling good? You got 3 more minutes in you? Let's do it 3 last times. Finding that spot for the ball crunch. Here we go, bring it down, crunch it up. Nice and controlled, keep them slow. Coming out just past neutral, extending a little bit, and then crunch. Oh, feels good, we're almost there. Woo, that's that. Last one, let's get into that jackknife. Take a couple breaths in between, recharge for our last 2 minutes. Here we go, repeat that minute. Find that spot where your knees are just in front. Strong hands. Nice plank position. And here we go. Breathing out on the way in on the way out. Straight line. Neutral neck, looking down, keep it long. there we go. Bring it down. Ooh, last one, last ball pass. Down on your backs. Flatten the back in, contract the abdominals. Last minute, here we go. Keep that control. Keep the back flat. Ooh. Strong to the end. Oh. That is it. Bring that ball down. Let everything come down. I'm loving that routine. It is simple yet intense. I got a sweat on. All right, let's stretch things out just for a couple minutes. So good to spend that extra focus once you've contracted the muscles. Let them lengthen out. Relax. All right, just get lined up with you again here. Let's go onto the belly. Come up onto the elbows. Give the hips a rock back and forth. Let everything line up. And then use the elbows to pull the upper body away from the pelvis. Nice stretch through the abdominals and great extension through the spine. Breathe here. Deepening a little bit, pulling up. If you're more flexible here, you may want to come right up onto your hands. I don't have very much mobility in my lower spine, so I like to keep this one low. And then relax from the stretch. Come back into the shell stretch. Bring the toes together. Knees beat out to the side. Sit back onto the heels. Let the arms stay long. Head comes right down to the mat. And breathe here. Take a moment to press into the palms of your hands, stretching all the way down to the lowest part of your spine. Curve the tailbone in towards the feet, stretching the very bottom of the back. Nice big breaths. Release the tension and then walk the fingertips over to one side, looking for the right amount of stretch down the opposite lower back and side body. Head back down to the mat. A few big breaths here. And then walking those hands back to the center. Lengthen through the center by walking the fingertips forward, and then even out the stretch, coming over to the second side, looking for a nice equal stretch. Head back down to the mat. Breathe again. Release the stretch, come back to the center, walk the hands up towards the body, come right up onto the knees, press into the hips, extend through the spine, head gently coming back, pressing the hips forward. And release. Woo! Week 4, exercise 2, done. Look forward to seeing you next week in week 5, halfway through. Have a great day.